Hello, Dr. Cinema. I know I haven't really done a professional opinion in a long time, but the deal finally went through, and Disney now owns the movie and TV uh, studio productions. Disney basically owns Fox now, as far as movies and TV shows go. So obviously, this is going to have a large effect on Hollywood. But today, I kind of want to focus on some of the properties that they bought. Not going to go through all of them, but the ones that definitely should be looked at. So we've got the biggest thing that comes into question is the X Men and how they will be integrated into the MCU. Honestly, in recent years, I've come to actually like the X Men film universe more than the MCU because yeah, there isn't as much continuity, but they have the creative freedom to do what they want, and they're always willing to go into the darker direction, and they're willing to experiment more with the genre. That's what I really liked about it. And now I'm concerned that they're just going to apply the formula to the X Men movies and it'll just become every other Marvel movie now. And I suppose I have similar concerns in regards to the R rated franchises such as Alien, Predator, Die Hard. Yeah, Die Hard. Um, yeah, I think those are the. Oh, Kingsman. Yeah, Kingsman. That will be another issue. And I don't think they're gonna do anything with it, but they now also own Fight Club. Yeah, Disney owns Fight Club now. But as far as those other properties I just said, they're really R-rated films. It's gonna be really hard to understand what Disney's gonna do with them. Now, obviously, the main reason Disney bought all this stuff from Fox is because they're starting their own streaming service to compete against with Netflix, and they want to build up their catalog. Does this mean I actually now have to subscribe to the Disney streaming service now? Because if this is all going to be on there, I'm actually really looking forward to it. But as far as like these properties go, Disney does own studios that allow them to actually make their own R-rated films. I think Kill Bill is an example of one of those. So I guess we're not really going to see anything too different with these franchises, especially with X Men in the short term. But long term, they're definitely going to come into question later. But I guess we're just supposed to deal with that as it comes along. Let's look at some of the other franchises that Disney bought. Star Wars. The, Disney now owns the distribution rights of all the Star Wars films now. And now there's talk about Lucasfilm now releasing the original versions of the original trilogy as they were originally made, not the special edition versions. However, there's still some doubt because Lucasfilm feels like doing that would disrespect George Lucas. I'm not really sure what's going to happen with that. Personally, from the Disney point of view, it would make a lot of sense to release the original trilogy. But I guess that's something that will be a little bit further down the line, I suppose. Um, Speaking of those other franchises, the R-rated ones like Die Hard and X Men, there's a lot of TV shows now under Disney now, including Family Guy, The Simpsons, The Gifted, Legion, American Horror Story. I guess with shows such as American Horror Story, The Gifted, well, I guess with just American Horror Story, they're really not going to do anything different with that since it's so popular. Family Guy and The Simpsons, not sure what the whole deal is with Family Guy, but I think Disney might end up killing off The Simpsons sometime in the near future. As for The Gifted and Legion, that's also X-Men property, so we'll do that as it goes along. Independence Day is now owned by Disney. Sound of Music, Moulin Rouge, Titanic. Home Alone is now actually owned by Disney now. Yeah, Home Alone, owned by Disney. They might do something with that franchise. I don't think so, but that's something to bring up. The X Files are owned by Disney. Planet of the Apes. Yeah, Planet of the Apes. Yeah, they're owned by Disney now. Even before this Disney deal, I'm not really sure what was going to happen with the new Planet of the Apes series, especially with the ending of War for the Planet of the Apes. That'll be really interesting. Of course, Avatar is now owned by Disney. No surprise there. Fantastic Four, the situation is a little unclear. Not really quite sure what they can do with Fantastic Four, if anything. But I suppose that's something that's really going to keep people's attention, especially MCU fans. The Maze Runner movies now owned by Disney. Don't really think anything's going to change with that. Now, the first two Narnia films Disney co-produced and everything, and so they kind of owned the first two films, but the third one they didn't. But now they do. As for the fourth film that's apparently in development, the C.S. Lewis company is not going with like a different studio. I believe they are. So I'm not sure if Disney wants to refresh a new deal with them. But as far as the first three Narnia films, they're now all under one banner. MASH is now owned by Disney. MASH. So that's good news for MASH fans. Doctor Dolittle, the Alvin and the Chipmunks movies, don't really care about them. Um, oh, Percy Jackson movies. You know, the one based off the kid Percy Jackson. He's a demigod with all the Greek gods in the modern world. The first two movies weren't really that successful. Not really sure what Disney is going to do with the Percy Jackson movies. Guess we'll do that as it comes along. Same for a lot of these franchises, actually. X-Men, Deadpool, Fantastic Four, Alien, uh, The Gifted, Legion, Planet of the Apes, Star Wars. So obviously, like I said, this is all going to be going towards a Disney streaming service in competition with Netflix. Might have to look into getting like a subscription for them because it actually sounds really cool. But now Disney owns a large part of movies now. Like they are like inching towards a monopoly now. That's gonna really change how a lot of movies are made. This is probably gonna mean a few less movies coming out each year. And like I said, when it comes, especially when it comes to the Marvel movies, they might approach like the same kind of style and tone. This is repetitive over and over again. So I'm concerned about that. But like I said, a lot of these properties could actually benefit from a Disney treatment. Like, if they can actually do anything with Fantastic Four, they definitely need the Disney treatment. Home Alone could actually, if Disney inputs the right amount of control, that could actually be a really good revival of the franchise. Maybe the X Files, that could probably work with them. Um, depending on Chronicles of Narnia, I would actually really like to see a Narnia film. Uh, Planet of the Apes. Again, we'll see. And I would really actually like to see as they were originally released, original trilogy to be released because I think that would be great to see. Because special editions, they're fine. Like you can ignore them and focus on the good stuff. Or maybe you really do actually like the special editions. But like I said, I would really like to see or as they were originally released, DVD versions of the original trilogy. But yeah, this does cause concern about a possible monopoly in the Hollywood industry and what this will mean in the long term. Short term, there's the Disney service. I think they plan on doing like 2018, 2019, I think. But so they're going to put a lot of this into their catalog there. As far as long term, we'll have to wait and see. But like I say, I do have some legitimate concerns, but I hope they don't come to pass. Because objectively speaking, this is probably one of the biggest things that ever happened in the entertainment industry. But that's my professional opinion on this Disney acquiring Fox deal, at least with movies and TV shows. And I hope you would like to share what your thoughts on this are on this as well, because I would like to know what you think Disney's going to do moving forward, especially with all these properties. Um, is there anything that I forgot to mention? Oh, Night at the Museum is now owned by Disney, as well as Ice Age. And The Martian. Yeah, The Martian's now owned by Disney. I already said Independence Day. Did I? Didn't I? Anyway, please comment with your thoughts below with any concerns, any hopes you want Disney to do with all these Fox movies and properties. Like, subscribe, share, and this is Dr. Cinema analyzing movies, diagnosing them, explaining them, and I can't wait to see you guys next time.